Hey there, guys. So CS2 has finally come out of its closed beta and is widely available for everyone to play right now. So I wanted to hop on and take a look at what these new graphic improvements are going to end up doing to the overall performance. Now, you're looking at the game right now running on the Ryzen 5 5500U. This is on the TRIGKEY mini PC. This should be comparable to pretty much any other mini PC rocking this exact chip. If we're talking laptops, though, do keep in mind that the TDP configuration of your manufacturer is really going to determine a lot of your performance. So this is running at 25 watts. If you're on a system with 15 watts, the performance is going to be drastically different. But of course, we also do have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM running at 3200 megatransfers per second. Pretty standard at this point, but you might be on a system with slower VRAM than this, and that will also affect your performance. In general, we are using the FSR built-in implementation that goes all the way down to the performance preset. This is running at the ultra quality preset just so that we can actually net back any wins just based off of the graphical improvements that came with the new release. Unfortunately, it is not enough to boost our 1% lows to be above 60, though our averages are comfortably above that. In general, that does mean that we have a very interesting scenario where this is a competitive shooter. You're not exactly getting the numbers you would like to get in a title like this. Of course, we can see if FSR pushed to a more aggressive setting can actually net us some increase in terms of performance. And by the looks of it, it really doesn't seem to do that. We do see some minor increases in our 1% lows and our FPS average, but really not enough to make up for the loss in resolution. And at this point, it is drastically more noticeable. So at least you aren't put into a position where you're forced to use FSR at an extremely aggressive setting. But it is also unfortunate that there is no real way of boosting that 1% low to above 60 without just natively starting to drop resolution. Now, to be fair, this is the game running at 1080p, and you might be one of those players that plays the game at a drastically lower resolution than this. But that is not me, so I really wasn't going to be able to play like that. And if you've been wondering why I'm playing bot matches, CSGO is one of those games that actually blocks you from using MSI Afterburner unless you launch the game in an untrusted mode, in which case it really penalizes you for trying to play multiplayer like that. So bot matches is pretty much the way to go. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at CS2 running on a wide variety of different systems. It really seems like this particular one from AMD is just teetering on the edge of playability, but we are, of course, going to be taking a look at things like the SRE5 Max, as well as the SRE6 with the Ryzen 5, to see what the performance is like, and we're going to be taking a look at it on some Intel systems as well. So stay tuned for that. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.